Alright, so a percent proportion is a proportion in which one of the ratios is a percent. Um, so what does percent mean really? It's per cent cent, and cent means 100. So 100 cents make a dollar. A century is 100 years. What else? A centurion was a leader of 100 soldiers in the Roman Empire. So cent means 100. So per cent means out of 100. So a proportion is an equation like this where there's two ratios, two comparisons of numbers. You know, some number out of some number, some numbers out of some number, and it's an equation. So what it's saying is that these two ratios are equivalent. They have the same value. They mean the same thing. And if you were to reduce them or get the decimal equivalents, you would see that they would have the same value. Um, so that's a proportion, and so a percent proportion is where one of these ratios is something out of 100. It's per percent. And what they're used for is to figure out, what percent of certain, um, like, okay, so for this example here, I can see 342 blueberries. Over here, I'm going to eat 50%, 57% of these blueberries. How many blueberries am I going to eat? I mean, you can't just eyeball that and say how many blueberries would be 57% of 342. Much easier to be to set up a percent proportion. We'd say what out of 342 is equivalent to 57 out of 100. And that's what 57% means. 57 out of 100. So that's a percent proportion. They're useful. They're good. They're fun, and they're pretty logical. Blueberries are delicious. All right, see ya.